Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Law Chat 101. I'm here today, your legal BFF, Girija Bhargav Patel, and I am going to be sharing with you some really fun, easy ways to use AI in your business without providing too much risk exposure and liability exposure in your business. So AI is already ever present. It's actually been around for a really long time. Anytime you've used, face recognition or even the little bots on the side, a lot of that is AI that we've been using. It's just that it hasn't been readily available to all of us until just now. And after ChatGPT came out, there's so many other companies out there that have integrated AI into their businesses, into their software platform models. And they've also there's other companies that have popped up that are serving very niche clients and niche industries as well. So there are lots of AI options out there. There's a lot of platforms that have already integrated AI into it, like Canva. And so it's cool, it's fun, but also it can also lead to some little issues. So you need to be aware of them. But I'm going to talk today about what are some fun ways and easy ways to use AI into your business organically in a way that you're not necessarily making or breaking anything, but is absolutely helping the flow of your business. So number one is marketing content. You can ask AI, ChatGPT, or any other thing that you're using that has AI in there, like some marketing content ideas. What are some social media ideas for XYZ? And it'll give you a list of ideas. You can even flush the ideas out a little bit more, have it give you outlines, and then use those outlines to generate the actual content. Now, there's some debate out there because there's actually not exactness on what is right or what is wrong, because there's a lot of gray matter everywhere, and that's okay because this is very fluid and people are exploring and trying to figure out what's right or wrong. And a lot of times we figure out right or wrong when things become uncomfortable. But at the moment, social media content, if you are not going to be using that content for something that's huge, or a book later on, or something that you're like, man, this is like awesome, this is original, amazing idea, and I need to go save this and record it on the Copyright Office and register this, it's okay to use AI to generate that social media caption, and it's okay for the most part. Why? Because at the end of the day, you still have to go back and see if it's actually been plagiarized. So I always think, it's great to have something give you an outline. It's great to have something give you a generic idea, and even maybe, write this caption. But take that caption and turn it into your own words. Paraphrase it, change it up a little bit. Because at the end of the day, the last thing you want is exposure to someone saying, hey, listen, you're plagiarized, you've infringed on my copyright, you've infringed on XYZ, because that would suck. And so at the end of the day, again, use it, but always go back, double check, fact check, change up the wording, make it yours, make it your voice at the end of the day also. Another way, number two way to use AI into your business is to figure out job descriptions. To have a job posting out there, use it for the workflow, use it for growing your team in that way. And it's okay, just say, hey, I have this position available, these are the hours, this is what I do, this is what my company does, write me a job description. And it'd be great. In addition to that, it can write you the role description and the bullet points of what that person is supposed to be doing in that role. It's easy, it's helpful, and it streamlines a lot of work. Plus it takes away time from writing it all up and figuring it out. Which kind of leads me to number three, which is SOPs, standard operating procedures or processes. Have it write it out. If you don't know it, it could easily tell you what to do. This is not something that you need to necessarily have original ideas and thoughts unless whatever you're doing is pretty specific to you. And then you can of course integrate those steps into your SOP. But if you just want a generic, hey, what is the SOP of posting something on ConvertKit? Or what is the SOP of creating XYZ? I'm pretty sure this AI tool, ChatGPT, or another tool can help you and really take away, again, shave off a lot of hours and time that would go into that. Another way it can support is creating a resume for you, making the verbiage a little bit better, making it cleaner. And so you can use AI for that. You You can also use AI to create funnels, to create email funnels, nurturing funnels, and just even write an email out and send it out. Something that you're like, man, I just don't even know where to begin. It can help you begin. It can help you start the process. And then later on, you can actually go in and put your words in it, put your language, put your thoughts, put your mind behind it and your voice behind it. But at least it started the process for you. And I think it's a great starting point because it really helps sometimes when your wheels are just not turning or they're turning a little bit slower than you wanted. And this kind of just, boom, puts it out there and you can easily take it and make it your own, which is also very beautiful. Another great way to use the AI tools is for research and development, is to actually say, hey, give me the summary of this book. Give me the bullet points of this particular article or this XYZ book. It's lovely because it can do that. You just have to make sure that it's actually truthful and it's not hallucinating and creating something that is not there, because in the legal world, that has been an issue where ChatGPT would actually hallucinate and create all these random cases that actually don't exist, but absolutely bolster whatever you're trying to bolster and support, but it's fake. And so you don't want to lose your credibility. You don't want to lose your license. And you also want to come out as a winner and not somebody who is just being, totally dependent on something like ChatGPT or AI, but then not, double checking, fact checking. Number one rule that we've learned when we were growing up, writing reports, writing book reports, anything, is that you fact check everything, whether journalism or not, it doesn't matter. You have to fact check and make sure that what you're writing is truthful and it is accurate, because again, at the end of the day, you don't want to lose credibility and you also don't want to lose goodwill in your community. Another wonderful way to use AI is using it as a, starting point for presentations. It can give you an outline for presentations. It can help you with a slide deck. It can help you figure out the flow. And so it takes away, again, it cuts down time that sometimes we put in a lot on something that is a task that we normally perform, or even if you don't normally perform it, but it's just something maybe is out of your zone of genius, but you're doing it. And so this is a great starting point for you, and where you don't necessarily have to pay another person, but you can have them help and support you further once you figured out the starting point. And so slideshows, slide decks, presentations can give you bullet points. They can give you a rough outline. It can give you even, the actual thing, and you can take it, again, put your voice to it, put your ideas behind it, and just make it better and, make it awesome, because what you're getting is not necessarily awesome. Again, AI is just scraping whatever it's told to scrape and spit out information. It just has a little smarter coding in it so it can spit out properly what you're asking rather than being too robotic also. All in all, AI is helpful to help you automate and to simplify some of the daily tasks that you don't necessarily need to make it where, you own everything at the end of the day. It's just tasks that are repetitive in nature, tasks that you don't need to have originality all the time, but you just need something that is good, something that's a starting point, something that you can add and make it better, something that you just need to clean up and revise a little bit, because it really cuts down a lot of time. So AI is not bad. AI is lovely. It's wonderful. It's here to stay. And we don't need to be afraid of it. We don't need to be like a dinosaur and don't understand what's going on with it. We just need to be using it in a way that is helpful, using it in a way that is responsible, using it in a way that is intentional, but using it in a way that is setting us up for success, not in a way that's going to be later on opening doors that are going to be causing liability and risk, not just for our businesses, but for other people that we are serving or our clients as well. So it's super important that we pay attention to what kind of AI we're using, and we're reading the terms and conditions at the end of the day, and we're using the tool properly, just like any other tool that we're using in our business. We're using it properly and protecting our business and not exposing it because we just found something that is very easy to use. I want you to learn more about AI, and that's why this series is here. I'm excited to share with you because it is here to stay. AI is not going anywhere. It's already been around for a very long time, and now it's just available to all of us. So I really want to be able to provide you information as well as keeping you, feeling comfortable and confident about using AI in your business. Not where you're coming from a place of fear, but from a place of confidence as a CEO mindset confidence that we should be having. I have an amazing Legal 101 session scheduled for August 17th. I want you to be there, and I want you to be a part of that conversation where I will walk you through how to use AI in your business intentionally and responsibly, but also in a way where you're setting yourself up for success and not up for failure. With that being said, we're just gonna be 1 hour conversations in the Zoom room with me. And after that, there's gonna be a Q&A session. So please sign up. The link is down there. Sign up. Let me know you're coming and send me your questions, because I am really excited to meet you in August so that we are using this summer to figure out how we can get AI into our business, but then using that hour session to learn more about it and learn how we can actually apply it into our business and integrate it properly, so that when the second half of the year starts, we are ready to rock and roll. And I hope to see you there.